All right, we're back with a Fox wildfire alert. Emergency crews with cadaver dogs are searching for through thousands of destroyed homes and charred vehicles in Maui as the death toll of the historic wildfire nears 100.
The White House dismissing the criticism of President Biden being on vacation and offering that no comment this weekend.
You all have gotten full reports on who the president has connected with. You all have heard from us when the president has talked to the governor, you heard from me about talking to the senator. You've heard from the governor and the senators on the ground saying how much they appreciated the work of the federal government, the work from this president. And I think that matters.
Well, the federal government and FEMA says there is no timeline for any presidential visit yet because resources are focused on the recovery effort and should not be devoted to protecting him. Will Cain has had a family connection to Maui for decades. His family's owned a property out there. He flew out just about 48 hours ago, and he joins us live once again from Maui. And I understand you took a helicopter ride.
I took a plane ride, Steve, and I understand the timeline gets a little bit blurry. The past 48 hours have been sort of one day, which has been the story as well for people on West Maui. We finally made our way to West Maui, and so we have begun to see, and I think you can see on your screen, some of what we've begun to see here outside and there on the edges of Lahaina. It is just hard to wrap your mind around. What was once so full of life, once so full of homes, is now so monolithically gray and reduced to nothing. What's hard to wrap your mind around is that you can see things you weren't supposed to see. You can see across town. And that horizon view didn't exist because it would have been interrupted by life, by homes, by people. But I'll tell you this, Steve, Brian, and Ainsley, the story that is clearly emerging for me as I've been here in West Maui is the story of private heroics. Look, when you are in a recovery mission, I think all of us, including me, are very, very hesitant to start casting stones. But from the President of the United States offering a no comment to the people, the officials here on the ground, there is nothing inspiring. But there is plenty inspiring among the citizens of Maui. I've seen 29-year-old women who have put together an airlift bringing supplies in. I'm standing here at Citizen Church in Kahana, and here they are distributing goods like so many other churches and private citizens in West Maui. And just quickly, Steve, on the other hand, as I was yesterday looking to tell those exact inspiring stories, we get an official from the mayor of Maui come over and say, West Maui is a media-free zone. No, it's not. It is the United States of America, and there's still a Constitution and a First Amendment. And these stories will be told. I look forward this morning to telling these stories with you throughout Fox and Friends.
Quick question. It was a big deal here, and people are befuddled when the president said no comment on Hawaii, and then the press secretary misgenders the senators in Hawaii. It seems like a total disinterest from Washington. Do you guys feel that all the way in the 50th state?
Hey, so once you're over here, Brian, in West Maui, the communications are virtually cut off, and it fits into that story I'm telling you about the heroics of private citizens. I'm coming to you on a Starlink, which is the dedication of a private citizen, Elon Musk. So that message, what you're talking about, Brian, doesn't make its way easily on the ground here to Lahaina, to Kahana, to Hanakauai, to Napili. But I'm going to tell you something. It does to you across the mainland in the lower 48. And I will say, it is not hard to come up with a comment about what has happened in West Maui.
It's
that
nuts.
simple.
It's insane.
100 people have died so far that we know of. You would think we would get more from the federal government. Will, thank you very much. I know we're going to check back with you in about 20 minutes. Thank you, sir.